Well, let's get one thing out of the way. I did it. I did it. After the last episode's recording, I went out and went to war. Physically and mentally. I don't even know which one was harder, the physical aspect or the mental. Probably mental. I'm not 100% sure, but I did it, guys. I landed a tray flip. Arguably might have landed 2 or 3 tray flips. But I mean, they were all sloppy, but I did it. I accomplished a goal. Am I satisfied? I'm not. I'm not. I'm still hungry as ever. So, there's that. We'll move on. We might touch back onto that. The current situation that's going on right now is my cat's automatic feeder got unplugged yesterday while some yard work was going on. I don't know if it was the yard work or just somebody accidentally slipped over the cord, and so I think it should be going out right now. It should be. Yeah. Oh, right on cue. That's an amazing thing about technology, is that you can unplug things, and when you plug it back in, there's like a certain amount of time where things kind of remember. That's crazy to me, because the automatic feeder was unplugged for a couple of hours. And now it's time to feed the dog. There is no automatic feeder for the dog. I serve the dog manually. And I just wanted to wait. Everybody eats together. We all eat together. Sit down. Sit down. Stay. Go to your bed. Go. There you go. We all eat together. That's how it is. Everybody eats. Not me, though. I haven't eaten. I currently took a shit. Not currently. I recently took a shit. Cleared out all of the toxics in my body. The sun has just risen. I watched the sun rise. I don't know how long the sun's been out, but I've been up since it was dark. I didn't really enjoy the sunrise how a person would want to. Let's turn the light off, actually, since we've got some natural sunlight going on. Let's see how dark it is in here. Can I read? Yeah, the sun is just perfectly reflecting. I have new windows in my house. New windows that I spent a lot of money on for the labor and the windows. Adds about $250,000 in value to the house. Because that's how that works. That's how the economy works. Today's a special day. My girl is getting baptized Christian, mainly to wash away the Mormon out of her. She's always wanted to not have that Mormon bug, that Mormon gene on her, so she's becoming a Christian. I am not Christian. I'm gonna remain a baptized Catholic. I don't know. I don't know too much of the differences between Christians and Catholic. Catholic seems a little bit more old school, seems a little bit more manual, kind of like how you feed your dog manual, or just like a stick shift. It seems a little bit more, and maybe the Christians are like, it's better. It's better if we just do things lazily. I don't know. I don't really know I think Catholics are just a little bit more. Maybe there's some weird shit that goes on there. People think the Pope's weird. I do. So I don't know. All I know is that both of them love Jesus Christ, and it's mainly it. They just kind of follow this story that apparently happened 2,025 years ago. I think Christians don't celebrate Christmas. How ironic is that? Do they? I don't know. There's something about we shouldn't be celebrating. I don't know. There's so many different fucking schools of disciplines of doing religion. Like there's a Christian church that's all right with fucking being gay, and then there's that other Christian church, the Westboro Baptist Church or whatever. It's kind of like different martial arts schools, you know? There's different schools where, you know, they teach different techniques. Yes, it's all Brazilian jiu-jitsu, but some people specialize in fucking chokes more than they specialize in the arm bars or in the fucking leg locks or in the some people do things in uniform, some people do things not in uniform. I'm trying not to be too much of an asshole about my girl becoming a Christian. It's really not that bad. A couple of years ago, not to put her business out there, but we've had some problems, um, and I think it's just better off to become a Christian. It's whatever it is, There's so many people, my girl included, where just I notice it a lot with girls. It happens with men too, but I feel like men are a little bit more subtle about it. I'm not so sure, but I always notice girls just like they need to fucking convert to Christianity or something to just feel better about their fucking whore past, you know? Or just anything, all of the bad things. And I'm not a perfect person either. I haven't done bad things. I mean, I haven't, I have done bad things, but just something deep in my core just makes me know that no, even if I go to some fucking privatized business or non-profit business and dunk my fucking head in some fucking bath water, I'm just gonna feel better about whatever I've done, you know? That's just me. Cheated on your ex, cheated on your significant other. Oh, just restart, hard restart. I am forgiven, hard restart. So, and I know I'm just touching up on one layer of things. I know if you're listening to this, it's deeper than that. It's deeper than that. You can't force a fucking a spiritual experience. Some people they have these. I seen it. I saw the light. All of my answer. All of my questions have been answered. Good for you. Now shut the fuck up. Stop trying to force that shit on me, cause I haven't. I've been thinking real hard too. I'm on season 5 of this podcast, and I think it's time for a new season. I think it may be time for a new season. I'm not so sure about how I want to go about it or whatever, but we're gonna hit. I think season 1 is it's like the YouTube era. Season 3, I'm sorry, season. Why are my words all mixed up this morning. I haven't had any coffee. Season 1 is YouTube. This whole podcast started on YouTube originally. I believe season 2 is Instagram. On a on a It's blocked behind a paywall. Season 3. Season 3 has to be when I started doing the podcast on video format. I guess I could look. I just don't have where's my computer? I guess I could look. I've got the information all right here. Season 3 is when we started launching the podcast actually on podcasting networks like Apple and Spotify. And I think season 4 is when I moved into my house. And season 5, from what I remembered, is when I had this quote unquote enlightened experience, the closest thing I ever had. I was on the podcast talking about it, where I thought I saw Archangel Michael or whatever, but it really was just a toothbrush light. And that was the only time ever in my life where I felt like, oh fuck, am I haunted, or is something going on? Then I remember I did a podcast with Peter on there was some kind of coincidence that was going on, and on the podcast the audio just really got fucked up. And so that's weird. I don't know what to think about that. So I want to look at this. I want to look at load more episodes. How do I look at my seasons here? This is going to be a lot if I... Is there a way how I could just look at like all of my episodes? Episodes. Sort. What's my most downloaded podcast? Is it still... Oh, it's Dogecoin from 2021. And why is this episode not any seconds long? What's going on here? My most... What happened? New... I can't do it. All right, let's see. Where is season 4? I'm pretty sure season 4 is when I fucking... here we go. So July... Wow, dude, I've got like maybe 200 fucking episodes of season 4. Yeah, I'm pretty sure season 4 is when I entered into the house. Episode 100 is season 4. Yes, that's exactly what it is. So season 5 is... Season 4 is only, let's see here, 100 episodes. Season 4 is only 133 or 130 32 episodes. Why am I saying 100? It's because I'm looking at episode 132. So season 4 is 32 episodes, and season 5 is fucking reaching out. No, I'm sorry. It's 34 episodes. So fucking 360 minus 134. So 360, so that's 260 minus 34, subtract 30, that's 200 226 episodes of season 5. Season 5 is longer than all of the seasons put together. So I think it's time for a new season here. I think it's time. It's time for a change. We've gone through the change, but it's not so abrupt. It's just been slightly gone on. So I think it's time for a new season. This episode is the start of something new. Let's take a woosah. Even though the seasons change, but I'm the same guy. It don't matter. Let's put this away. I'm gonna take a woosah here. Let me enjoy my windows. Hard-earned windows. Couldn't have done it without you guys. If it wasn't for the support of others, I would have not gotten these windows. This ladder in front of my house looks fucking ugly, though. I'll say that. I gotta move this ladder. It's February 23rd, Sunday, 2025. And I'm currently at peace. I have no complaints. I'm grateful for life. I'm grateful for everything that has come my way. I'm grateful for the people that have entered my life. I'm grateful for my health, physically, mentally. My physical being, I'm just grateful for the physical being that I am and everything that comes with it. I'm grateful that I'm to make it to this age. Grateful to make it to 30 years old. I'm grateful that at 30 years old, my hair is actually getting better than it was a year or two ago. I'm grateful that I made it to 30 years old without having any children, any fucking hard stops into my life that put me on pause. I'm so grateful to put myself first. I'm grateful that I'm living my life for me and not for others. I'm grateful that it's a choice, that I have the choice to serve myself or serve others. I'm grateful that I have good character, and I know that I'm just joking around with the second half of what I'm being grateful for, but I'm grateful that I can help people, and I have. I'm grateful to be alive. I'm grateful for all 5 of my senses. I'm grateful to have the ability to be proud of myself and I'm grateful to look back on the last 30 years and be really happy with how everything has turned out so far. I'm grateful. I'm grateful to look back on my life in a pleasant way. I'm grateful to hear these birds chirping in the background. I'm grateful to find peace in silence. I'm grateful that my dog is almost 11 years old. I'm grateful that my dog and cat are fucking quiet right now because they're all well fed. I'm grateful that I don't have to wake up this early to take anybody to fucking school. I'm grateful that I'm not a stepfather. I'm grateful that I don't have to deal with another person's mistake. I'm grateful that I don't have any serious ailments like irritable bowel syndrome or homosexuality. I'm grateful to not be tempted by the perversion of homosexuality or pedophilia. I'm grateful that I can live in this society proudly without judgment of others on how I truly feel about myself. I'm grateful that I have nothing to hide and I can put myself out there, plus more, on the internet without the anxiety or the pressure of caring what other people think about me. I'm grateful to have the opportunity to give other people lessons that they can learn from me and my mistakes and accomplishments. I'm grateful that I don't feed off of other people's energy, good or bad, and I am my own master in my path in life. I'm just winging it at this point. I don't know. It just felt kind of good to close my eyes. I don't even know if you hear this, but there's like a good luck cat right in front of me. It's like ticking. Isn't it kind of crazy how the animals know when it's time to wake up? You ever think about that? Like you don't hear birds chirping in the night, but as soon as the sun comes out just a little bit, the birds are up and at 'em. Isn't that interesting? I'm listening to the birds right now. That's very interesting. I never really thought about that. Like, do you hear crows at night? Where do the birds even go at night? Do they sleep in trees? I really don't know. I never thought about that before. It's a lot of things to think about when you sit in silence without anybody down your fucking throat on, oh, can you do that? You gotta do this. We gotta work. We gotta work. It's Sunday too, so I feel like I don't really hear the rustle and bustle of people having to go to work. People are just sleeping in from partying. Is that a bird on top of that tree? I don't even know. I'm just staring at this tree. Trees. There's trees in front of me. I love nature, dude. You know, I was thinking about the weather this morning. I woke up pretty early. I had still like another hour to reflect on things before I started doing the podcast. And I was thinking about the weather, man, and just how grateful I am for things. And I'm a little worried about the summer. I just have this big worry about it's going to be really hot. And this is the best time to skate. This is the best time to skate, at least in California. I know peeps in Canada and the East Coast are having a hard time with skating. There's this girl I watch on YouTube. I think her name's Vanessa Darps or something. She's like a Canadian skater. and she has to go to the skate park to skate because the snow is so bad she can't even skate in her garage because it would just be soaking wet in her garage. But I think she made a video of her cleaning out her garage and trying to skate in the garage, and she was damn near just doing stationary. And for me, I feel like in the summertime is when I'm gonna have to skate in the garage because it's just gonna be too hot. And even then, it's like when it's hot, you don't have much time. I remember last summer is when I landed my first ever nollie shove it. And I think it took me 20 minutes to learn a nollie shove it. Of course, I was yapping like how I am right now, but I was sweating like a motherfucker, dude. So, I don't know. I was just watching something where people were like, would you rather live in extreme heat or extreme cold? And everybody was saying extreme cold all day. Worst case scenario, in extreme cold, you lose a finger, but in extreme heat, you're gonna have to relearn how to fucking write and swallow again because of like heat stroke and stuff, you know. So there's that. Nobody's nobody's there to take care of you. You are your own first responder in a certain way, you know. Even if that has to do with calling the police or something, you still have to kind of take action to even do that. So I don't know what I'm going on about here. Just I've been holding a Bible this whole entire time. I stole a Bible. I didn't steal it. You're allowed to take them, but I took a Bible from a motel, hotel, whatever, last year when I went to Lake Tahoe. And I had Brian Holtzman sign it actually. It just straight up says good luck with his name on it. And I found this thing interesting. I've tried to read it a few times and I just never really seem to get anything out of it worth retaining. But the first page here, when you open it up, it just says, are you alone, depressed, addicted, stressed, cheated, experiencing conflict or temptation, considering suicide, curious, needing hope, peace, joy, comfort, purpose, forgiveness, God? Read on. So, you know, they rope you in with that first page. You know, that sounds. So I've read, you know, considering suicide. And look, this considering suicide, and then there's like page this and that to reference it, and it says the snares of death encompassed me, the pangs of Sheol laid hold on me. I suffered distress and anguish. Then I called on the name of the Lord. O Lord, I pray, deliver my soul. Now let's just be serious. If somebody was considering suicide, and they fucking read that, how the fuck is that gonna help anybody? That shit actually just infuriates me. That shit just pisses me off. It makes me want to kill somebody, not myself. Whoever fucking wrote this, dude. Sorry. Are you addicted? Let's read something that I haven't read. Cheated. Psalm 118:8, page 616. Let's look at cheated. I feel cheated in the world in terms of my podcast not being bigger. I think I deserve a little bit more. I think I'm cheated out, and everybody's paying attention to these fucking retards, dude. Let's go 616. I could say that now. I could say retards because Elon Musk is saying it, so it's acceptable. We're saying retard again. There's other words that I could probably say, but I'm not gonna go there this episode. This is a new season. New season, new words, retarded. I've been saying retarded. Here we go. Psalm 118. Oh, wait, hold on. One more page. Yeah. Here we go. Okay, I'm going to read this psalm, and we're going to dissect it together. We're going to learn. At least I will, and you're going to listen. This is for if you're feeling cheated, like I said. So I already presented my problem of feeling cheated with my podcast not being successful enough. And let's read this and see what I can take out of it with my problem. The Lord is on my side. I will not fear. What can man do to me? Man can fucking do a lot. I don't know. You ever been in prison? Okay, I'm sorry. The Lord is on my side. As my helper, I shall look in triumph on those who hate me. It is better to take refuge in the Lord than to trust in man. Then why do people fucking vote? Okay, I'm done. I'm not. What? I'm gonna finish this and I'm gonna try not to intervene until I'm done with this fucking verse. It is better to take refuge in the Lord than to trust in princes. All nations surrounded me. In the name of the Lord, I cut them off. They surrounded me on every side. In the name of the Lord, I cut them off. They surrounded me like bees. They went out like a fire among thorns. In the name of the Lord, I cut them off. I pushed hard so that I was falling, but the Lord held me. The Lord is my strength and my song. He has become my salvation. Glad songs of salvation are in the tents of the righteous. The right hand of the Lord does valiantly. The right hand of the Lord exalts the right hand of the Lord valiantly. Valiantly. I shall not die, but I shall live and recount the deeds of the Lord. The Lord has disciplined me severely, but he has not given me over to death. Open me to the gates of righteousness, that I may enter through them and give thanks to the Lord. This is the gate of the Lord. The righteous shall enter through it. I thank you that you have answered me and have become my salvation. The stone that the builders rejected has become the cornerstone. This is the Lord's doing. It is marvelous in our eyes. This is a day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad on it. Save us, we pray, O Lord, we pray. Give us success. Blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord. We bless you from the house of the Lord. The Lord is God, and he has made his light to shine upon us. Bind the festal sacrifice with cords up to the horns of the altar. You are my God, and I will give thanks to you. You are my God. I extol you. Oh, give thanks to the Lord, for he is good, for his steadfast love endures forever. So that's the psalm on feeling cheated. And I mean, in terms of being cheated, I don't really, like, imagine you were with somebody for fucking 10 years, you had 3 kids, and then just like out of nowhere, you find out that your partner cheated on you with a coworker. And then I read this, and this is supposed to stop me from fucking committing a double homicide? There was something that I liked here. It's just something about, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I didn't read it right. That's why people read this shit all the time. There's 3,000 fucking pages, and then like half of them don't even make sense. More than half of them, 90 fucking % of them don't make sense. Like, this is bad content. Like, I don't even know if I want to read the next psalm. Like, what is this? Like, what? Giving me the maybe the moral of the story of that psalm is, yeah, you got cheated on, but at least you're not fucking dead. Somebody's gonna die. I don't know. I'm just kidding. Stone, what is this? Stone rejecting? Maybe I'm thinking too deep. Maybe it's not cheated, just cheated out of life. Like, somebody got the job promotion that you felt you deserved. They mentioned bees. Bees been around, huh? Since back then. Who wrote this? Let's read the next one. Let's read Psalm 19. We'll give it one more chance and then I'll get the fuck out of here. This is Psalm 19, Aleph. Blessed are those whose way is blameless, who walk in the law of the Lord. Blessed are those who keep his testimonies, who seek him with their whole heart, who also do not wrong, but walk in his ways. You have commanded your precepts to be kept diligently. Sorry, guys. Oh, that my ways may be steadfast in keeping your statutes. Statutes? Then I shall not be. I fucking hate this art thou feeling it now ass fucking writing, dude. This is the Old Testament? What is this? The Bible deals with every experience in life. It gives advice and help, comfort and hope, instructions and warning, correction and direction, predictions and promises. This Bible has been placed through the Gideon Card Bible program as a tribute in memory of a friend or loved one, to recognize a special occasion in someone's life, or a way to say, I'm praying for you. If you need help understanding the Bible, or if you have a personal problem concerning your relationship with God, Gideons are available to help. Consult the local directory. Oh, they got an email here. This book is not to be sold. That's why I fucking stole it, bitch. Yeah, I'm good off that, man. It's a nice little knickknack to have around. It feels good. Feels good to walk around holding this Bible and stuff like that. But this is the exact same. FYI, this is the exact same Bible that Bryce Mitchell walked into the octagon with, that he was holding up when they were announcing him, and he was like, "Freedom!" And shit's hilarious, mate. And I think Bryce Mitchell's a great fighter. I really do. I liked what he did against Kron Gracie. I've always believed in him. I thought he was gonna beat Ilia Topuria. I was fucking wrong. Whatever. Um, and from a business standpoint or what, maybe not even a business standpoint. I don't know, but he's definitely done a big heel turn and getting everybody to hate him because of his very first podcast where he was talking about, I think Hitler was a good guy, until he started doing meth. And people didn't like that, and now he's trying to prove that the earth is flat. So that's the same person who was holding this Bible. And I don't think you're going to find this lesson that I'm thinking of in my head here. Not saying that I'm better than the ideas in this Bible, but I think the lesson is to just get the fuck off the internet. And just people are just getting so back and forth with each other on what's right or what's wrong. Everybody wants to be on the right side of history, you know? 4 years ago, the whole George Floyd thing happened, and then, we were about to have fucking civil war, whites versus blacks again, and it was like, whose side are you on? Are you BLM or are you fucking all lives matter? Are you with the cops or are you with the blacks? Do you support the YNs or what? And now it's just, it seems a little mixed, you know. Mexican people are saying the N word again. I say it when I sing the songs, you know. If I'm around the right people that don't care, I'll do it. And I go home, I don't read the Bible, and I feel good about myself. I go to bed just fine. Maybe I'm a sociopath. Maybe there's neuropathological things that are going on in my brain that just cause me to not feel shame or whatever. But you know what? On this side, how I'm experiencing it feels pretty good. Feels pretty good. It must suck to just go to bed every night worrying about a bunch of people who don't know about you on the other side of the fucking world. If you know what I'm saying, there's people that didn't get to wake up to birds. They woke up to bullets. And I'm just smart enough to know that I call it luck, call it bless, call it whatever you want, call it smart, call it safe. At the end of the day, it ain't us. They're not like us. They're not like us. They are not waking up to the sounds of birds chirping. They are waking up to the sounds of bombs and oppression and people. You know, there's somebody at a Temu factory right now in China making up fucking orders for dumb Americans like us. And then we just fucking go home, go about our day, and just, they're not like us. They're not like us, you know? So I don't know how long this is going to last. I don't know how long, like, I was thinking, okay, I don't know how I got here talking about the fucking weather, but, you know, if things get too hot in California and I can't live here, dude, Alaska's the way to go. It's still America. But then Alaska's going to be the new California, the new Texas, the new New York. Well, maybe the people from New York wouldn't go to Alaska. Everybody would just kind of go to Canada and shit like that. And, you know, everybody on the West Coast would just fill up Alaska. And I think we do fine. I'd rather have the world be too hot than too cold. At least out here. I don't know, actually. I'm talking shit. If the whole world were to freeze over, like imagine snow in California and negative 10 degrees. I'm just thinking too much. That's what my mom said to me yesterday when I was talking to her about some stuff. And she said I was thinking too much. And I told her, I wonder who I get that from. And she started laughing. And she was like, been there, done that, just one day at a time. And right now, today, the world has not frozen over. The sun has not exploded. It is Sunday, the Lord's day, and however the fuck you want to enjoy it and be grateful, you go ahead. This episode might not even be posted today. I don't know. It's a new season. It's a new season. I don't want to put too much pressure on myself doing something different, but yeah. And my dumbass is just worried about the wrong things, dude. I'm over here worried about, oh, if it gets too cold, how am I going to skate? Oh, if it gets too hot, then I'm going to be tired when I skate. So the way I got to look at it is like skating is just like, it's a gift, it's a privilege to be doing it in the first place because you need all the right elements to be mixed together. And if the elements don't work out, then you got to do work. You got to do what you got to do to make survival priority. My nose is running. I got to take some allergy pills or something, man. What time is it? Fuck is my I've been sitting here for, has it been an hour? I don't know if it's been an hour. How long have I been ranting, being grateful about shit? It's been 44 minutes, almost 45 minutes actually. That went by. That fucking flew by. Oh, that fucking flew by. Maybe I'll have some coffee. Maybe I'll eat something, but yeah, I don't know. Oh, man. Just another day in paradise. It really is, dude. And not the paradise that burned down. You know what I'm saying? Raining blood! Yeah, I'm rusty. I gotta plug this into the damn. Jesus' left hand makes me feel like a little kid again. Well, you need to experience bad things to enjoy the good things. You have too much good, you're gonna have a bad time. And with that, I guess I'll get out of here. Time goes by a lot faster when you're sitting down, actually, compared to doing things. Because the last episode, I was walking, and that felt like that fucking took a long time. But just sitting here, that flies by when you really sit down and clear your mind. Well, anyways, I hope you got something out of this. I hope you enjoy your life. I hope you're not angry. I hope you learned something about yourself. I hope you reflected. I hope you are doing the right things in your life to take accountability for all of the mistakes that you make, and you move forward in your life, trying to point less fingers at people or things. I saw something the other day. It's like it doesn't matter who the president is. Most of y'all are still gonna be miserable, and you're just never gonna come with the fact that it's because of you're fat, you're poor, and you've got a bad attitude. It has nothing to do with who's president or what's going on. Some people just need to turn off that news, dude. Just turn it off. Get a job. Do something, dude. Just occupy your mind and stop occupying it with, did you hear they're doing this? They're getting rid of that. They're getting rid of they're making more genders. They're taking away genders. Just pick something to get mad about. I don't know. All right, bye.